following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
And now you're close enough to having seen that the guy will get a check on you. Gans and shit. Now hurry up and one of you die. And make me feel better. Alright, he's dead. The spirit's got him.
The spirit's got him.
Yeah, the Jack Daniels.
Okay, so this is very likely the place now.
Really?
No one's bothered to look to do a perception check to read the sign on the warehouse.
Oh,
Alright.
I didn't know we
Flash
could.
of lightning.
Yeah, 27, and it is.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Coke warehouse. Totally the drink, yo.
Oh my god.
Written in spray paint.
This is awful.
We steal other stuff too and put it here as part of our crimes.
Oh my god.
Why would you do that?
That's awful.
And then another flash of lightning revealed that it just looks like it says that, but really it's just unintelligible gang graffiti that totally says that.
Right, do we want to...
The guy finishes his cigarette. He throws the butt on the ground. It goes psst. He stamps on it. He twists his foot left. He twists his foot right, like an action figure that's broken for some
stealth.
reason.
I'll use my mini crossbow with stun.
Oh.
He runs around screaming for 3 minutes and pulls an alarm.
That's the original Deus Ex, alright. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm guessing that doesn't happen unless you don't roll.
12 plus...
Well, that's a number.
13, 15...
You're going to need more if you want to hit that cigarette.
I'm not hitting cigarette, I'm hitting him.
Oh. Are you going for a cold shot to the eye?
No!
Please?
No!
Because otherwise you're going to hit him.
He'll get blinded, no.
It'll kill them, eh? There was that, they even had that in Deus Ex.
Yeah.
It was like if you got them too close to the eye, it would
Kill them.
actually kill them.
Only on
ruin
on normal and higher. On easy you could shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. 15.
Okay, yeah, he weaves around clutching at his stomach where a huge fucking quarrel is sticking out of him. Going like, I feel sleepy. And he falls over into the freezing snow and liquid. Sploosh!
Turn him over.
He
at least,
inhales water.
So that he isn't drowning.
Yeah, you run up. Crunch, crunch, crunch in the sleet. The door swings shut. It does. It does swing shut. Clunk. Click. You get to him and save his life. He looks up at you as he's passing out and he's like, "Hey, Joe."
He's got a fudge in his hand.
Hearing that. Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
he is carrying.
Yeah, okay. So,
Get this one for free. He is carrying a pistol of a revolver type 38. He is carrying a driver's license identifying him as a resident of Cold Rocks, Nevada by the name of Paco Randallson. He is carrying a half-used pack of Wrigley Double Mint gum. The one kind with the foil.
Oh, we need that.
yeah, that's always handy.
He is carrying a rolled up 1/10 of a big. He is carrying a set of keys, one of which is a vehicle key. He is carrying a rolled up edition of the newspaper. He is carrying a small baggie with what must be laundry powder in it. But probably isn't. He is carrying a city map with the exact location of this warehouse marked on it. Which the other guy you froze into ice and didn't search was also carrying.
Couldn't search it because it was covered in ice.
She can control ice!
Yeah.
You stupid slut! He is carrying a small stuffed rabbit toy, approximately 3 inches long, so about like 1.5 inches longer than the actual rabbit that Skinwalker has. It has had a zip grafted into its underside. He is carrying a glasses case with a pair of sunglasses, aviator style, inside. And he is finally, and by all means least, carrying a bay leaf.
I'm going to open up the soft rabbit.
You unzip the rabbit. There's cocaine inside.
Very
Not
good,
loose,
smart.
in little bags.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a white powder that is very likely, in fact, definitely, absolutely cocaine inside. Soviet knows this by trying a whole bunch.
This one's cocaine, and this one is also cocaine.
I don't think it's cocaine, guys. You should get your own. I mean, nothing.
Do we want to call the police to come in here, or do we want to close this down?
Would
We
the
could call-
would the police need a warrant to search this?
Yes.
The police would require a warrant to come in here. They could
Especially
plead-
now the door has shut. On the other hand, if there were some heroes around who could
Save
not
us.
waste my time having made this map and put all the things that are in it and getting ready for the combat night that Brendan wanted and didn't show up for.
This, I think, this is kind of what we signed up for. Although, do
Yeah.
we want
He
to?
said, Mr. X said, I believe, that he wanted us to get it ourselves.
Well, then let's tie this one up, put them in a van.
If we disable one of the vans, does that stop all the rest of them getting out? Like the rear.
No, they're lined up in a straight
We're going to need the vans because we're going to need that to take the stuff away again.
No, because what we do is we
You're right, call Alice Cole.
leave the doors all open, have them all tied up,
Yeah.
and then the police can come in because the doors are open and they're told to come in.
But didn't Mr. X say he wanted us to get the shipment ourselves?
And do what with it?
I don't know, like, I'm assume we contact him and he'd tell us what to do with it, but
We'll ring him and ask him what he wants
we
to
did say,
truck.
before it hit the streets, I guess, but yeah.
I think he would just want the government to take it
I think
back.
they want the government to take it back.
Okay then.
Is there any other doorways into this building?
Not a single one.
But we have his keys.
Yes, but now they've locked it. They're all
Then-
coming on the other side of it with guns pointing at us.
Oh, why? We haven't done anything to...
The door swung shut because he wasn't there
Yeah, he didn't
anymore.
get
And
there
now we
in
have
time.
key.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
None of the keys work on the door.
Oh well.
I can
But
think
one
of,
of the keys does work on the van.
Well,
On the left.
it's
The
alright.
leftmost van only.
I will the lock.
Roll! You won't get it. You won't get it. You're fucked. You're not good enough.
well, I was thinking checking the glove compartment or above the,
No! Told you weren't good enough.
No, I rolled 2, so
well, your
in
technology.
the van,
yeah, but I rolled 2.
in case there's a key card.
There are 13, plus I've got lockpicks.
Which is a buff to technology.
Yep, and my tick is 15, so that's 38 plus the buff.
Well, I don't think you can actually get a number that high. It's still your stat cap.
My stat is 15.
Yeah, but remember, we're capped at skill level, so you hit the cap.
So 20.
I'm confused.
Yeah, so am I.
What did you roll on the dice?
I rolled a 13 on the dice.
Okay, and what's your skill rank?
15,
So you add those two numbers together
which
and
is
you get...
38.
That's the answer.
That's what I said. Plus the.
Well, it doesn't matter. You needed a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, the door clunks and creaks open. It's a foot thick. There's a light inside. It's warm inside. So warm and dimly lit. You struggle to heave the door open and slide through, leaving the two girls on the outside.
Coming in?
I'm waiting until there's a better view of the...
Inside, you find yourself in a 5 by 15 corridor going east-west. There is a door immediately to your right, and there's another door on the north-facing wall as far left as the hallway goes. So that's 3 squares this hallway is, if you've got graphing paper.
Let's figure out.
Sounds like that's a Ken problem.
I do have some somewhere, but I've just got the line paper here.
Right.
I think it's with my D&D stuff, because that's where we used it the most.
I'll step in and wait for the others.
And once it's, if you say it's clear, then I'll go inside.
This room is clear. It's only
So-
the hallway.
You find yourselves in the aforementioned hallway. There is on the north-facing wall a bunch of coat pegs with like big fleecy coats hanging on them. And they have hoods, like fur-lined Arctic-style hoods that you would wear if you were in an Antarctic base. Unless you're in the Thing 2011, in which case you'll just walk around with bare hands and bare heads out in the Antarctic cold and not have your breath fog at all. But you're not.
Global warming.
You come here and say that.
I am here.
You come within reach.
Ken, can you just go over there, please?
No, I'm not doing that.
I will kill you.
You killed me last week, it wasn't pleasant.
On the south wall, there are a number of like pigeonholes, like little square things where you just put like little documents and things if you're in, say, a cheap public school, something like that. And some of them are used, some aren't. Again, on the east wall, there is a door.
Yep.
And on the north wall and the far left, there is a door as well. And they both look pretty beefy. What are you rolling for?
I'm going to check the camera because I was waiting for you to finish the description.
I am done. Except for...
32.
You don't
Perception check for
see
cameras.
any cameras. No cameras at all that you can see. By looking up and down and all around, checking every corner.
Or even like that, just the dome.
But
that,
the
like,
air vent, you can't see a blinking light behind it. You see no cameras. Who would like to do something?
I'll go through the east door.
It's locked.
I'm thinking of putting on one of those warm coats.
But it's warm in here.
Yeah, but I look like Soviet. So
I would want to cover up too if I looked like her.
wait, what?
I would.
22. Plus the
You can pick the lock. Yep.
does the door swing inwards or outwards?
Outwards towards you. On the other side of the door as you open it is a sign that says staff restroom only.
On the other side. Interesting.
On the other side is a brightly lit room. Hey, you're letting the heat out. Come on!
How many people do I receive?
You see a shifty thug behind a desk. He's dressed in an open flannel shirt, but he looks shifty.
I'm gonna like hug the wall so that you can't see me out there in the corridor with you.
I'll go in and have a quick look around
Hey,
the
don't
room.
leave the door open! God, you let all the heat out!
And as I go in, I want to have a look around and survey the room.
Say, you're overdressed for this. You know we're just storing shit up, right? God, you could at least leave your coat outside. You're making me feel cold just looking at you. What's with that weird glowing blue shit?
Nothing. I'll shoot him.
Okay.
Stun him, that is.
Roll.
19 on the die.
And what's the damage rank?
The stun affliction is 8.
Oh, okay, so
Sleep.
it's a fortitude check. So 10 plus 8 is 18. I think that's how you do it. No, you roll it. I've already rolled that, so... oh God, that's a lot. That can't be right.
Yeah, the affliction. I think you were doing alright with the power ranking, but a rank 8 affliction of anything is going to be super expensive.
So I am actually adding this up right hand. He is just out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
He had a fairly garbage fortitude, but I'm like, yeah, but you add 10 to it, so
That's why I had to make it so
a lot
high.
of stuff. No,
Because
three.
they had to be how I'd knock
Well,
them out.
I'm sure as an affliction, it's meant to have like a rank 1 affliction, rank 2 affliction, rank 3 afflictions.
Oh, no, it's a degrees of failure affliction.
Yep.
Yeah, no, but he's got 3, so that's complete unconsciousness. Yeah, he pitches over onto the desk. The concealed shotgun under the desk doesn't get to go off because he didn't get to it. Because the next thing out of his mouth was going to be like, hey, wait a minute, you ain't Paco.
Exactly.
So you shoot him loudly.
It's a mini crossbow. They're not very loud.
Oh, in that case, he runs around the room going, yeah, okay, so this place looks like a repair shop. It's got a sign up that says, Harry's Repair Shop. There's a sign on the door you just came through, which is being held open by these two whores, that says, Staff Rest Room. There's a door to the east, which is... there's a door to the north behind the chair that says, Repair Shop Floor, Staff Only. There's a door to the east on the bottom... Oh, sorry, I should tell you more closely that this is a 3 tall by 5 wide room. It is... The doors east and west... The door you came through and the door that's on the east side are at the very bottom corner, heading east and west, so they take up that square. And the door to the north is in the middle. And the door to the east, it says staff waiting room, staff only, authorized personnel only allowed, only staff beyond this point, waiting room, have a nice day.
So we're on the east side, was it? In the middle?
The east side is on the very south.
Thank you. So directly opposite the other door.
But it is still on the east wall.
Yeah.
Directly opposite would have been a much better way of putting it.
It's a good thing you thought of it.
I did. There's a bunch of Haynes manuals in a rack for a 68 Corvair, a 68 Corvair SE, the Haynes Jaime Big Block 350 Retrofit manual, the Millennium Falcon, the Ford Charger, the Dodge Charger, the Ford Mustang 68 to 72 only, the Terradino Impulse Waveform Rider Family Mobile Wagon 92 to 93 model, and there's a supplement booklet that is the Hypnoheliostatic Stasis for drivers.
This is, I don't understand. It's a garage, or it looks like a garage.
On the other side is a big poster of a Piper Cub, but with cutaways, they have that show the engines and that. But this one's hilarious because it looks like a proper cutaway, but the engine is 2 hamsters on a wheel. Very hilarious.
But the size of the doors don't make sense. I mean,
there's a big poster of Santa Magruder saluting as planes go by him in the background. It's like you never even posed for that. What?
Are they Star Vipers or are they just like...
Yeah.
Probably
Part of it says everyone can be a hero.
You should put it in the base.
You got to take it, aren't you?
Soviet puts it in her cleavage.
Yeah.
Hey, Sander, you've got finally got between my tits.
I've been there before.
There's a few other things, but I'm guessing you don't really care.
No, what else is there?
There's a coffee table with an ashtray on it. There's a condom vending machine on one wall with a sign on it that says "broken due to overuse." There is also 2 chairs near the coffee table, but they look pretty rickety. There's a 3rd chair propped up on the wall with like a broken back leg, and there's a note on it saying, "Ray, you broke this. You bought this."
I have to clarify, is the condom vending machine the thing that's broken due to overuse, or does it contain condoms that are broken due to overuse?
I think it would be better if the machine was broken.
He just thought I was bad tonight. Fucking...
Remember, he runs the Sidewinders game, everyone. The game where Logain can't get a woman. Logain. The coolest guy in the group.
That's why TL's taking the award.
Jet Perfectus wasn't secretly Logain.
I have a girl.
Dripping in pussy.
I have a girlfriend. She lives in Canada.
You wouldn't know her. There's a moth-eaten rug on the floor. There's a bunch of like brochures and pricing plans for like things, and there's like a book your car in to be serviced thing there, and it's just like leafing through it. It's like, this is booked solid for months. So many people getting their cars back. There's not an empty space for months and months. So many people.
Are there names in there that are conspicuously after hours? Like they're taking...
No. It's all very legit.
Oh, okay.
Super unsuspicious. You aren't suspicious at all. You think you've broken into a real car repair place.
I just
If it wasn't for the shotgun under the table.
Yep. And I think we came from the
Okay.
staff room.
So, I need a roll to examine the weapon under the table. Like, the whole, like, sit, bang, I shoot you under the table, cabron! Cabron, oh, I love that. Is that a real word? Tell me it is.
I think it is.
Cabron.
Cabron.
No.
It's a gun.
It's a gun.
Yep. Nothing special about it at all.
Not for me.
No, that's the answer you've gotten.
I want to try just like using my foot to shift the rug to make sure there's not a trapdoor or anything under it.
There is a trapdoor under it.
Why does this keep working? This is seriously like the 4th one of these that I've found.
I guess that's why you keep checking rugs.
And you'll never
Yeah,
stop.
okay. So, you open it up. It's actually just the junction box.
Can you
Or
do
what,
anything with
though?
this?
For the power in the building.
Yeah, the whole building.
As far as you can tell from the unlabeled fuse box within, that say things like repair shop floor, equipment.
We could probably turn them off, but...
I didn't label.
Yeah, we could actually shut
Yeah,
them
okay,
off.
so the suspicious thing is that when you actually flip those switches, nothing happens.
I'll check the guy over.
He's unconscious. He has a wallet. Do you want to rifle through that?
If he's got ID or...
He has $349 American
Okay.
in unmarked, non-sequential bills.
Yeah.
They're surprisingly crisp, though. He has a picture of a woman holding an infant child. It looks like a Polaroid. It's very creased and old-looking. There's a folded-up letter of some kind in there. Probably not important. You don't read it. And there is a driver's license, which identifies him as Paco.
So what's the letter say?
So you're opening his private correspondence.
Well, it could be secret notes of where the
Wait.
next base is.
He's also named Parko?
Yes. It says, Mr. Rodriguez, we are sorry to inform you, but your application for attendance in the Cold Rocks Military Academy has been declined due to your felonious past. As this is your third failed application, we kindly ask you to stop remitting repeated applications, as they will not be granted based on this factor. Should your situation change based on the appeal you have lodged, please contact us again after that time, but not before. Yours sincerely, Jacob Lewis, United States Navy, Colonel.
Wow, right from Jacob himself.
Right. Nothing else on this person?
Oh, okay. There is one pair wool knit socks, jaggedy ass, Scottish. One pair Doc Martens style work boot enforced plating boots, yellow laces, faded black and scuffed. One pair of denim jeans, acid wash, fairly new. One pair Hearts boxers, label P. Rodriguez, and also labeled haha P. One slightly stained white singlet. One red checky pattern flannel shirt. One Harry's Repair beaten up trucker cap. One pack cigarettes. One remaining stick of Wrigley's double mint gum, the kind in the foil. One cigarette lighter, disposable, plastic. One tattoo, naval anchor. It's an iron-on tattoo. He has not used it. It's just.
I actually got
Okay,
it with it.
so we're after the point now where in the DMV campaign a whole bunch of repair shops have exploded and been destroyed around
We
the
are.
city. So this is one of the few that didn't.
This is one of the ones that was nowhere near an area where that happened.
Right. So he's got no other, nothing important on him.
Nothing important? No, nothing important.
To him or me?
To you.
What up to him?
Well, I mean, he has a wedding ring.
No, I don't want it.
Well, it's not important to you. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but
What is it? It is not. There is nothing important to you or your
thank
investigation.
you. All right, cool.
Unless you consider the fact that he is married and just fell on hard times and needed to make ends meet and didn't really do anything really that wrong yet.
So we'll
I mean, he totally would have shot you though.
yeah, well, that's what his job was. I'll tie him up.
With
Is there a computer in the room, or is it just,
no. You could take the desk lamp, rip the cord out,
That's what I
and
was
tie him
planning.
up with that.
That's what I was suggesting.
That's what Logain would do.
Well, that's what I want to do with
Right
the computer
before all
screen.
this
With
stuff
the,
got broken.
but yeah, I'll do the same thing. Tie him up with the
And I see it about to happen again. I'm just going to stop it.
Yeah, I need another pink Power Ranger King. Let me know when one comes in at work. Okay.
We should
Yeah,
gradually
we just
lean
got
on
rid
I
of
know the leg is broken.
We've just got red at the moment, I think.
He is also damaged. I'll have to examine it tomorrow. They're all like, can't replace the green one. It's broken.
All right, where to next?
You've got three options. One of which you just came through.
I was going to say...
On this side, it doesn't look like a heavy security door. It looks like a wooden door that says, staff toilet.
So
This looks like the front. It looks like we came through... Like, they said that we came from the staff room, but we clearly didn't come from the staff room, so...
Perhaps it means the door that lies beyond that in the corridor is that.
Could be.
Who knows?
what's the other door to the north?
It says, repair shop, staff only.
All right. Well, is it just a solid door, or is it a?
It's a big, heavy door. Like a metal plated at least.
We want to go this way.
Sure.
It has a complicated
I mean, the fact that it's so sturdy for just what it says it is.
Does it pull towards me or push away?
push away.
Right.
Am I to intimate from that roll that you are attempting to pick the lock
Yes.
without checking to see if it is locked first?
Yes.
Alright, what you get?
23.
You wriggle around in the lock for a bit. You feel some binding on 4. There's a security pin in 5. 6 is binding 2. You go back and do 4. 4 is clearly a spool. You get 4 up. 6 is also a security pin, it seems. You get that up. You open the lock. It clicks.
The door locks.
The door is now unlocked.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Ready. Opening the door.